Hello guys, Mike here, bringing you the second tutorial on Inkscape. Last time I told you a bit about the basic commands and how to resize your page. Today we'll be talking more about shape manipulation. So as I showed you last time, this is your square tool. Well, you can't really see it because the color selected is white. Just have to. Oh, my bad, it's the opacity. So opacity down here was set to 0. Alright, so this is our square, or something almost square. And I did show you, so I'm gonna go fast over it. You can round the corners. Again, what I didn't show you is how to control it and change the shape as you please. Hello guys, Mike here, bringing you the second tutorial on Inkscape. Last time we talked a bit about the basic commands and how to resize your document. Today we'll be talking more about shape manipulation, so I'm gonna make a square. As I showed you last time, you can round the corners and also a few stuff like this. But I didn't tell you about this part. If you use your select arrow, you see you have all these arrows here, so again you can change the shape as you please. But there are a few stuff, like if you hold control, you see it adds like the center here in the left. If you use shift control, it uses the center of the square when resizing it. If you hold just shift, it makes it symmetrical in both sides, so it holds the center of the square and it just goes in both directions. Okay. Also, when it's selected, if you click on it again, it will change into the rotation selection. You can easily rotate your objects. Also, if you hold down control while rotating, it rotates by a certain degree, not really sure how much. I think it's like 15 degrees with each rotation. Alright, so we have this. We can go to path and make object to path. At this point we have the path, so you see we don't have the old selection things anymore. We can't round the corners now. We have the nodes that delimitate the shape, and we can change the shape how we want. Also, if you hold control, it's gonna go in a straight line, like straight left, right, or up down. Just remember that for fast work. Also, you can add more nodes on your shape by double clicking where you want to add them. You can also delete a node by selecting it and pressing delete, but this might happen. Now, depending on what you want, you can select the two nodes and use this to make a straight line, or this to make a round one. Okay. You can use Control D to make a duplicate of your objects, so it makes a clone right above it. We're gonna change the color a bit. So since the duplicate object is the last object we made, it's automatically placed above all objects. We can change that by selecting it. We have here rise and lower, so we can send it under our objects or above. Again, if we make another duplicate, anyway, the colors are weird, we can either use this to send it one at a time, so now it's down below, or we can use this one that will send it directly under, and this one sends it above all. Alright, those are some of the basic stuff. Then again, we have a few more which you can find here in path. We have union, difference, intersection, exclusion, division, and cut path. I'm not really sure. I don't think I used that. So if we take this object, you select more objects by holding shift and clicking them. So hold shift and select your other object. And for example, we'll use difference. As you guys can see, it cut the object. So difference uses one object to cut a shape in another object. The thing was, it uses the top object to cut the shape. So if we had this one above and we did it like this, the result is completely different. Right, so again, let's try intersection. So it's just the intersection of the two shapes that remains, and so on with the other ones. You guys will get the hang of it. It's not a really big deal. The last thing, I guess, is the outset. Okay, so let's try this. You can increase the borders of your shape. Well, we can use like control and parentheses, close parentheses. Well, in this case, the shape remained the same, but sometimes the shape gets distorted, so be careful when you're using that. Also, we can use the dynamic offset, and we get this point here. We just move it. Yeah, apparently with dynamic offset, as you can see, the corners of our shape gets rounded. So depending on the case, you might want to use that or not. Anything else? So this last thing I'm gonna show you is this. So we're gonna use difference, and as you can see, we cut the object in two, but it's still considered one object. So if you select it, it's gonna move all the same. You can select the object and go to path, break apart, and that's gonna make you two different objects. So you can use them individually, If you want to make one again, you use union and you have one object again. Not really sure what this combine is. Let's try it. Yeah, it's the same as with union. It makes one object. Well guys, I'll end today's tutorial here. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And see you guys next Monday. Bye bye.